What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Las Vegas Rose Raiders, and today we have our week 4 battle for the Pokemon Sports League. Right now we're sitting at 2-1. If you haven't watched last week's video, go watch it. It was a great battle, amazing prep, and yeah, spoilers ahead, we completely destroyed with Tauros. Got a 6-0. It's like one of the couple of 6-0s that I've gotten in Draft League. It's really impressive when that happens. I know I did it once with I 6-0'd leading with a Ferrothorn against some, I feel like it was a rain team, and I just didn't die. That was in a league a long time ago, maybe like Gen 7, I would say. And then 6-0'd the Chiyu team in Zero Zone and 6-0 last week. So let's hope we can recreate some of that magic from those games and come away with another big win. I feel like we have a actually really good matchup into this guy. So let's see what I'm bringing. First of all, go over the teams though. So my team has the, okay, I know it's Terrapagos, but I like calling it Terrapagos because like Terra, you know, but for all of you that complain, Terrapagos, Terrastal, Raging Bolt, Victini, Enamorous Therian, Regidrago, Runerigus. I keep thinking of Ferrothorn because I just said it. Fortress, Tauros, the water type one. We got Minior, we have Leavanny, and we have Barraskewda. Our opponent, which are the Buffalo Bouffalants, I'm pretty sure, they have Greninja, Girafarig, Tangrowth, Slowking, Golurk, Wobbuffet, Entei, Girder, Hisui, Gudra, Dragalge, and the Manectric. And before we go over what I'm bringing, just a little recap of their team. The Greninja is no Battle Bond, so keep that in mind. And the only defogger on their team, or like spinner or anything, is Girder. So I'm thinking that running Sticky Webs is going to be really good against them, because they have no way to get them up except if they want to run Girder. Girder is actually 100% the biggest threat to my team this week. My whole strategy is getting up Sticky Webs and clicking Dragon Energy with Regidrago, which literally will knock out 11 of 11 Pokemon on their team. That's actually not true if they're running Assault Vest. Gudra, then it won't kill. I think without any chip, I won't kill the Wobbuffet, but I don't really see the Wobbuffet coming anyways, but everything else just dies. They could have some Terra into a Fairy type. I don't have the point spreads in front of me for what can Terra, but I know like Girafarig and Girder and Wobbuffet, probably the Manectric and Dragalge can also Terra, potentially Golurk as well. But they can never switch in. If I get this thing in on like Slowking or Tangrowth, then I just click Dragon Energy. So never mind that. Let's just hop into the team. Starting off with Leavanny with Focus Sash, set up those webs. The only thing I would be scared about on their team is leading into the Greninja, and they like Dark Pulse flinch me. It could be in a bad spot. Because besides that, they don't really have anything that can stop me from getting it up. Maybe like a taunt on something, but I have a pretty good speed tier into them. The only things that are going to outspeed me are the Entei, Manectric, and that Greninja. So I'm not sure if they're going to have anything with taunt for me. But we have Sticky Web, X-Scissor, Trailblaze, Switcheroo on max speed and some attack. So I can waste my Focus Sash and Switcheroo to steal an item off of someone. I can click Trailblaze and get like +1 speed, click X-Scissor, and it absolutely destroys like Greninja, Girafarig. Actually, it has a really, really good matchup into their team with super effective hits against 6 of their Pokemon. I would call that pretty nice. But we're bringing it mostly for the webs. And second up, this is our Choice Specs Regidrago. This absolutely cooks everything on their team under the webs. We have Choice Specs. Dragon Energy is what I'm going to click 99.9% of the time, unless I get like chipped down too far. Like if I get Mach Punched by Girder, then I'm in a worse spot, but Dragon Energy will still destroy. I also have enough speed to make sure I outspeed a Greninja, like a timid Greninja, after it gets taken down from the sticky webs. So yeah, I feel like that should be pretty good. The only other thing that really scares this Pokemon is like heavy duty boots. And I could see them running boots on maybe like Entei. Maybe they put it on Manectric to be fun. But I don't think that they should bring heavy duty boots on many of their Pokemon, if any. And this thing, it could just get all 6 kills. I could lead it and it gets 6 kills. But I mean, we'll see what they prepped for it. Third up, we're going to have our Runerigus. This is our girder check that has leftovers with Wandering Spirit. So the thing with Wandering Spirit is that if they make contact with me, I will swap their ability with Wandering Spirit. So it'll get rid of Guts if they have, like, if they're burned or anything and have Guts, then it's not going to matter. And they just won't be able to do too much damage to me anyways. I have the Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, Hex, and Memento. So if I Memento something, then I can just get a free switch into Regidrago or any of our next 3 Pokemon, to be completely honest. Hex hits every member on their team for decent damage, except for the Greninja, which I feel like shouldn't be around later in the game. It shouldn't really be coming in on this thing, and if it is, then I just click Memento on whatever they try to do. And then the hazards are just really good into them. Next up, we're going to have Minior. Of course, got to bring Minior. He's the MVP of the team, even though he didn't... Well, actually, no. Last week, he baited the Surging Strikes out, which got our Tauros to +6 and was able to sweep. So Minior is still the GOAT, definitely. But we're just running White Herb, Acrobatics, Earthquake, Substitute, Shell Smash, obviously. With max attack, just a little bit of speed. And just make sure that we outspeed everything when we get 2++. And I think that it's going to hit something else. I mean, we're going to make sure that we outspeed like anything under Girafarig if they're max speed, and even Girafarig I will outspeed if they're not running like Timid or Jolly or whatever they want to run. I'm not really a Girafarig user, so I don't know. But with so much HP investment, we'll be able to live hits from like Water Shuriken from Gren, or I have Terra Ghost, so I can eat Mach Punches from Girder. So that's like one of the other scary things. But really, it's just Water Shuriken that is the big issue for me, which I'm assuming that they do bring a Water Shuriken variant because my Minior has been so violent. I say that because it's violent, yeah, whatever. But if I get a Shell Smash up and there's nothing they can do to stop me, then I just 6-0 them. Substitute is also good if I want to get down to my core form, or if Wobbuffet's in my face, I can just click Substitute and they can't counter me that first turn. Then we have Victini, finally bringing him back. He did good work in week 1, but today he is running a little bit of a different set. We got the Charcoal with a Victory Star, a V-Create, Bolt Strike, U-Turn, and Z Headbutt. So this set is actually really, really neat into their team. If the sticky webs are up, I'm going to outspeed everything. And even before that, I outspeed every like wall on their team. And nothing can switch into a V-Create without dying the next turn. The nice thing about having all the speed investment is that I can outspeed a lot of stuff on their team after I get the drop from V-Create the turn before. So, I mean, if Girder wants to switch in on my V-Create, I'm pretty sure under the webs, next turn I will outspeed them and just be able to kill them with either another V-Create or a Zen Headbutt. Charcoal also makes it so we can most likely two-shot the Slowking if it's defensive with V-Create and a Bolt Strike. And it does very, very good damage into Wobbuffet if they want to switch into that thing. And if not, we can just U-turn out and counter. I mean, we can just sack something off at that point. So Wobbuffet's a little bit of an issue for some of the Pokemon on our team, but I mean, I don't expect it to come for 1, and for 2, it's really not that great. It's actually just setup fodder for Minior. But that's Victini. I feel like this thing could also put in like a massive amount of work. And lastly, we have an Assault Vest Terrapagos. Even though I like calling it Terrapagos, it's funny. I know it doesn't show its little guy, and I know the stats aren't exactly right because it's not terrestrial form, it's in its baby form, but whatever. With the Assault Vest on the set, we can live on we can live a couple choice specs hydro pumps from their Greninja. We can destroy it with Terra Starstorm. We can rapid spin any hazards like Toxic Spikes if they want to set those up. We can click Ice Beam to destroy like Golurk or the Dragalge, even like Tangrowth. We have Thunderbolt, which is really good into the Greninja and the Slowking. So I thought this was a really good set on top. I was worried about the Greninja trying to sweep me. If it like is Life Orb Protean, then it's going to do a lot of damage into the rest of my team, and I want to get rid of that thing because that'll make sure that my Regidrago and Minior and Victini can all three sweep in the end game. So that is about it for this team. I feel pretty good going into the matchup. I feel like Regidrago just matches up incredibly well. Yeah, I feel like that's great. Something that I didn't mention though, Runerigus has Terra type normal. In case they want to like try to click a ghost type move on me with the Golurk, I'm probably never Terra normaling with this thing, but it's there just in case I need it. But that's about it for the team builder, and I will see you guys in the battle. What is up, guys? We have our battle here, and I see they brought the Entei, Gren, which is the scariest thing, Manectric, Girder, so they do maybe have Defog. Brought the Wob, they brought the Goodra. So I feel like my lead is always just Leavanny, and I'm worried about Greninja Dark Pulse flinching me, but I mean, if I get these up, then I'm in a really, really good spot. I mean, I could also just like lead something else, like lead Regidrago and just destroy, but it's not even worth it. I don't want to get trapped by Wob, so I'm just gonna go Leavanny. And I'll live any one hit from anything. Just don't want to get flinched. That's the biggest thing. And I hope that, oh, there's Girder right here. I wonder if this Girder is gonna have Defog. I'm just gonna set up the webs in its face. Gonna go knock off. I'm gonna switcheroo. Steal its probably Eviolite. Yep, knock off again. Didn't need it. And now, what can we go out to? I think I'm just gonna go, I could go to my Runerigus, or I could just damage this thing and then come in and destroy with my Regidrago. But he could also just defog. I'm gonna X-Scissor. Doesn't do too much. They do defog, and now they probably mock. I actually want to make sure I calc this. Mach Punch. Yeah, Mach Punch will definitely kill. I just go Rune. And I mean, they can knock me off, but it's really not that big of a deal. I don't deal with this thing super well. I mean, I literally could just go out and start sweeping with Minior. I am Hidden Power. I mean, I am Terra Ghost. Yeah, let me like Toxic Spike real quick. If they want to defog, that's fine. I'm just gonna click Memento. Yeah, if they defog, that's completely fine, because then I just go Minior. Yep. And go out to this thing. I'm just gonna Shell Smash. Feel like this should be fine. I guess if they're speedy, they could knock off my Wide Herb first, but I should be fine. And then I can burn Terra Ghost. They just go Slippery Frog. And they will outspeed. What I'm showing here is that they cannot like kill me with anything. Specs actually will kill me. I just go hard Terrapagos, I guess. Air Surf. Terra Shell through Terra Shell did 11. So let's calc this. They don't seem to be specs, maybe just like modest. Yeah, that could definitely be modest damage. I could just tear Starstorm. I feel like they could go Gudra though, but it's still my best play. They do go hard Gudra, and it takes 10%. So that is very, very Assault Vest. Very, very. And hit me really hard. Yeah, I'm in a very, very tough spot, to be completely honest. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Beam, see what they want to do. They Ice Beam me back. And they're not really doing any damage as well. Yeah, they are 100% just like bulky. Like Calm. Yeah, with no special attack investment, it looks like. Yeah. Just chip them down. Ah, they are Body Press, which did, what, 30%? So they're not even defense invested. They must just be like special defense. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I mean, as long as I chip this thing down enough for my Regidrago to come in and kill, then I'm in a good spot. Just Ice Beam one more time. They Body Press me. What I'm showing here is that Dragon Energy should always kill from max Assault Vest. So I think I just go get a free kill. Even though I'm down a lot right now. Ooh, I mean, but next turn they could go out to the Wobbuffet and trap me. How much do we do to Wob? Oh, actually, we could just kill the Wob depending on their set. Yeah, Dragon Energy's best. They go Gren. I mean, Protean Ice Beam. I think I just sack off my Levani every time here. I am in a really, really bad spot right now. I do think that I might be able to set up on them with Minior though. I'm gonna try it. Try just shell smashing in their face. Yep, doesn't kill. But if they're Water Shuriken, then I am just screwed. Let's see. They didn't bring it. And I'm Terra Ghost to block E-Speed. And my Acro should kill. Yeah, let's see. Terra Normal, E-Speed. Get blocked. Alright. Okay, that's good. And they can't even Mach Punch me. They have the Wob, but I can just Shell Smash. They said I'm officially smarter than them. I mean, my play is to just smash, isn't it? What can they do? They just click counter. And now even if they're like 252, 252, if they like Bold Nature or something, I still don't kill. If they're max. But at this point, I feel like I can win. I'm just gonna go Acro. They're Sash. Okay. Oh, but counter. I completely didn't even realize that I would be immune to counter as well. That's funny. They said, what? No. Yeah, I didn't even realize that as well. At this point, I actually just... could they be static? They could be. So I just Earthquake. and I just sweep at this point. So what? That's 5 kills for Minior again. Let's go. Yeah, that is tough. The counter. I completely forgot about that. But at that point, the game was over. I just win with Reggie. I think I just get 3 kills with Dragon Pulse. Yeah, 100% chance to kill the Girder and 100% chance to kill the Manectric. So at that point, the game was over. They couldn't do anything. Yeah, like not even choice specs on the Manectric could kill me with a crit, even after a Mach Punch probably. Yeah, so here we go. Minior gets another sweep. That's just how Minior be. Let's go. Come on, bring him out. And Minior gets its feed. I think right now Minior is like number 6 on the kill leaderboard. I think I had 5 or something. The top is 11. So now I'll be tied up there. Does my Earthquake kill? No. Okay, but they don't go for the static. I think that would have been their best play. And yep, I get it. That was a good game. I was definitely on the back foot for a lot of that. They brought perfect set to counter my webs. Amazing prep by them. The only thing was Water Shuriken on the Gren. But I feel like Gren could have been some sort of... Well, I was thinking it was choiced at some point. But, I mean, judging on the damage it did, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what set they were, but if they were like Choice Scarf or Choice Specs, I think I would have lived a Choice Specs at neutral, potentially. I'm doing the calcs over here. And in my Meteor form, if they are Choice Specs Ice Beam, Modest, they do decent damage to me. Yeah, this is in my Meteor form. I'm hoping these calcs are right. Let me go see. I should have just done it earlier. But did about 86. So they're like super duper invested. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much they could do to stop Minior besides have Water Shuriken on that thing. And they didn't bring it. I brought great prep in Terra Ghost. That's amazing. And that's definitely what won me the game today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in next week's, which is our last week. And with this win, we clinch playoffs. So that's awesome. All right. See you guys in the next one. Peace.